TVG's Twitter Talk is brought to you by Darby Dan Farm, devoted to the horse, dedicated to our clients.
It's time now for Twitter Talk. Welcome back, everybody. Tom Cassidy, Joaquin Jaime. It's my first edition of Twitter Talk this year. I'm a little excited, a little nervous, a little excited. More excited than
my maiden voyage, too. We're two first-time starters here.
All right. Well, hopefully...
I want to play us with experience.
Hopefully we don't dwell. All right, let's get started here. Darby
Or put
Dan.
up a 28 buyer.
We'll start with tweets with Darby Dan. And Gunnevera by Dialed In looked amazing, stepping on the track this morning. And thank you for the photo as well. And I'm happy to see that because...
At the top pick?
Yeah.
I tell you what, out of a lot of the Derby contenders, at least, especially the top contenders, and me in my eye, he is definitely one of the top contenders. I feel like he is probably going to be one of the horses that I know is going to show up. I'm very confident that he is at least going to run a very good race. And as far as the mile and a quarter goes, you look at his pedigree, he's by Dialed In, who's a son of Mineshaft, the son of APND. Underneath, you have him bridled. To me, the mile and a quarter distance is going to be no problem for him. But with this running style, of course, he's going to have to always get lucky and work out a trip.
That's the one. That's the main concern is how bad will the traffic be as I, there we go. All right, so let's
scroll up.
Let's scroll up, yeah. All right, well, let's take a look here at a chance to retweet and follow for a chance to win a Gunnevera by Dialed In hat drawing tonight. Hashtag Derby Days, hashtag DI, of course, for Dialed In. So retweet at Darby Dan Farm in order to have your chance.
And who knows? After you get that, you could be wearing a hat that a Kentucky Derby winner.
I hope so.
Just won on the first Saturday in May.
I hope that's the Kentucky Derby winner. What price do you think Gunnevera goes off at post time?
I'll say 12 to 1.
Okay.
You think higher or lower?
I'm thinking that all the money that's going to come in on Always Dreaming. I mean, obviously, what's co-second choice at 5 to 1?
Right, yeah, on the morning line?
Right.
Yes.
He's going to take a lot of play. Irish War Cry is going to take a ton of play. I think there's a chance Gunnevera might pay $38 if he wins a Derby.
Really?
I do.
Really? Well, Classic Empire for sure, Always Dreaming for sure, and I'm with you on Irish War Cry. He's going to take a lot more money, I think, than people are anticipating.
And all the tweets that we're seeing about, you know, the week leading in and all the morning preparations, there's a lot of buzz around
although there's nothing wrong with Gunnevera.
No,
he's doing just fine. But look, you got a 20-horse field in the Kentucky Derby. Horses are going to get forgotten about.
Right.
So.
Although I would love to see the Jersey bred win it. No doubt about that. All right, Gene at Giacomo. All right, 421. My 2017 Kentucky Oaks pick is ever so. I'm not that clever. Nice. I like that. From the one hole.
You know, she was. I had a chance to see her as a 2-year-old filly last year in the Adirondack at Saratoga. Maybe at the time she was just still a little bit more inexperienced, but now it seems like she's really starting to get developed. And if you look at her last race, you pick her up going down the backstretch, and you say, who is that in the green silks moving?
Yep.
She might just be peaking at the exact right time for Steve Asmussen, who's run big at a price in the Kentucky Oaks before.
It might just be putting it all together at the right time. All right, got to give some love to my man, Kelly Breen.
Especially since this is the winner.
Warrior. If this is okay, there we go. That makes it easier. Yeah, the Sky Warrior. That win last time out was unbelievable. That stretch replay, it looks like she's slowing to a walk, and she's still getting away from that field.
There was not a lot of competition in there, but at least if you're going to be heads and shoulders above the competition, you know what? Just smash them. Just show them that they just can't compete with you. And she did that. What else did she have to do to make it more impressive? I think she won by 13 lengths, and she was getting pressed down the backstretch. It wasn't an uncontested lead. You had the Juddmonte filly who was pressing her down the backstretch. I think the half mile went in 47 and change too. You could tell that she was starting to back out midway on the far turn just past the 5/16. Paco never even asked this filly, and she drew off to a really, really impressive performance. And yes, Paradise Woods won impressively as well, but a horse like Miss Sky Warrior, she's got a lot more foundation than she does.
Well, here is Papa Mandela with Paradise Woods, the Kentucky Oaks favorite, and I think she's going to take a lot of play. What do you think?
Oh, of course.
9 to 5, maybe?
I say 9 to 5, 8 to 5.
Yeah.
I think she's 5 to 2 on the line. I'll say she's 9 to 5, 8 to 5.
That win last out,
yep,
sure was impressive. And Grace, I should be writing my 5-page paper, but here I am watching horses live workouts for the Kentucky Derby and the Kentucky Oaks.
Grace, I love it, but that was you and me.
Oh, yeah.
It was a while ago for you and I in our college days, but 100%, that was you and me.
Yep.
trying to crank out that 5-page paper probably the night before.
Right, right before we can,
Yep.
yeah, right before the deadline for
Yeah.
when it's due. And then we're going to take a look at some Kentucky Derby ones as well. And
A lot of
I
Gunnavera
love
tweets.
it. I love that. I love the theme today. And we'll keep it rolling, too.
And this is what it's all about right here. This is what it's all about. Right. You got the team, you got your squad, you have a major Kentucky Derby contender, you're happy with the preparations coming in,
right.
and everybody has hope right now. Everybody's got, why not me? Why not us? Why can't it happen to us? And that's a terrific picture from Team Gunnavera right there.
Love these as well. Baby Gunnavera.
Where it all starts.
Yep. There it is. Happy attitude, curious, and a winning attitude.
There you go.
As well. All right, here's Classic Empire schooling at the gate for the Kentucky Derby. Getting closer to game day, of course.
I'm sure he's not the only Kentucky Derby contender to be doing this. All of them are going to be doing it certain times leading into the first Saturday in May.
Woodford Reserve.
Hey, Woodford. Yeah, Woodford.
The bar's ready and waiting. Nice. It is almost 1 o'clock.
All right, let's go. As my great-grandmother said, it's noon somewhere.
I like it. And
not even 5.
Not even 5.
It was noon.
And there's a Kentucky Derby hat contest as well.
Cool.
Winner for the most creative hat. So get those hats ready and get those creative hats made as there's a Derby hat contest taking place for the most creative hat. That is our first Twitter talk of the season.
Decent buyer.
70?
Low 70s.
Low 70s.
We'll improve second out.
We'll take it. We do have some live racing coming up shortly. Belmont Park, not too far away. We'll talk about that in a moment, but that's the edition of Twitter Talk.